guys, this is Pilar and you are watching Divinely Guided. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. I am currently working on a playlist for learning tarot with me, and in this playlist I am doing the most common tarot spreads, because while I have been doing tarot for only a few months now, I still have a lot to learn. And so I feel like I'm being called to put myself out here, but I also know that I have a lot to learn. So I feel like hopefully other people will be wanting to learn as well. Maybe they'll learn with me, right? So I am doing the Celtic Cross, and this is for the remainder of December 2019 for Leo. Had some technical difficulties, Leo. I'm so sorry I did not get your readings out sooner. These are the very first videos that I have done for my channel, so I have been running into a little bit of issues, and so thank you so much for your patience and bearing with me as I grow and learn. Okay, just so you guys know, this is a general reading. This will not resonate with everyone. Okay, you can check your sun, moon, your moon, rising, and Venus signs. This is for the sun sign. And see what your signs are. Actually, this is for, I'm sorry, I'm totally saying this all the way backwards, you guys. I'm so tired, I'm so sorry. This reading is for Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. If it does not resonate with you and you know what your other signs are, please feel free to go check those ones out and see if you get additional messages from there, okay? I do plan on, I do use, regular pronouns, he, she, and so if you are a male and I say she, but it resonates with you, then it's for you. If you've been drawn to watch this and it makes sense, well, this is your message, right? I'm saying this because I need you to understand that energy has no gender, okay? One other thing I want to tell you guys is that I do have 2 big dogs, so if they start barking, I apologize in advance. Earlier, my puppy decided to walk underneath the table when I moved my camera. They like to be close to me. So I apologize in advance for any kind of shenanigans that they decide to put us through. Anyways, so this is for Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I'm waiting for Spirit to give us these messages here. Taking a sweet time, it must be really good. Okay. So, you guys, I am new to tarot. I'm about 3 or 4 months in, and learning a lot, super excited, really feeling like it's helping me out on my spiritual path, on my spiritual journey, teaching me a whole lot. So, please like, share, and subscribe. I am looking forward to getting more views, more public, more, I'm just trying to get myself out here and see what I could do for, see what I can do for you guys and help you guys out, Okay. I do plan on doing a whole lot with my gifts. Tarot is just the beginning. So please feel free to stay tuned. Please stay tuned. All right. And follow me so you can see what else is going on. What's new in the Divinely Guided realm. Sorry guys, I'm super tired. I'm usually a lot more lively than this. Okay, so this came out first. This is second. I'm not quite sure. This was kind of sideways, so I kind of feel like this might need to be in the upright like that. Okay. I just want to also say, you guys, that even though I am fairly new to tarot, I'm not new to spirituality. Well, somewhat to spirituality. I've always been, you know, non-denominational, but more leaning more towards a Christian aspect of things. But then I stepped into my spirituality one day. The light just went off for me, and I realized it's all the same energy. It's God, the universe, it's all the same. You know what I mean? So it really just kind of helped me to expand my horizons on spirituality. Tarot has done a lot of that for me. And so it's amazing. Pretty exciting stuff. Forgot what my point was. So we're just waiting for this last card here, Spirit. What is the message that you have for the Leo Collective? Please, Spirit. Last message here, Spirit. What is this message you have for the Leo Collective, please? I know sometimes this takes a little bit of time, guys, and I'm sorry, but it works. It does, you know, it works. The energy is consistent this way. And you also see that I'm not just making anything up, you know. I'm literally pulling the cards. The energy is pulling the cards, right? I'm just the vessel. Okay. I'm just the vessel. I am learning to really step into my clairvoyance. It's kind of funny, I was talking to my mentor today, and I'm like, this is something that I have had my whole life. Like, I remember being a kid talking to myself in the bathroom, right? Talking to my higher self, talking to spirit. Sometimes people will be like, who are you talking to? And I'm like, worry about yourself, you know? So it's kind of funny when you kind of realize what is going on. There it is. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. The Hangman in reverse. Bottom of the deck, King of Wands. Okay. Please also know that as I am fairly new to tarot, I am using a little book here to kind of give me some assistance, right? It does show me the spreads and what each position of the cards means, okay, as well as the actual meaning of the cards in the event that I need them. I have been, you know, as I'm learning this, relying on this book a lot, but I do definitely do well with pulling the energy and putting the story together that Spirit has for us, okay? So let's get into this. I'm not yet pulling any clarification cards just because I am just learning these spreads. So I'm not getting into clarification yet. So if you do feel like you want a personal reading, I will leave my email address in the description box below. Please feel free to reach out to me, okay, you guys? I'm happy to do a personal reading for you. That way we can try and get a little bit more specific information on you, your situation, and get some advice from the divine, okay? So, first things first, we have the center of the spread here is your current situation and what is opposing it, the current challenge, right? So, you have the Death card. Okay, with death comes new beginning, all right? And then you have what's challenging it is the Star card, okay? So, you know, two major arcana right here in the center of your the center of your spread. We have 4 major arcana out of 7 I'm sorry, out of 9 cards, 10 cards. Sorry, I'm just feeling the energy here. There's my big boy. Okay, so as I said, the Death card speaks to, you know, something coming to an end, right? There's a cycle coming to an end. You're releasing something. Speaks to transformation and change. Okay. So, even though it's a Death card, you can kind of see in the background that you have the sun is coming up, right? So, with the sun comes new growth, new beginning. All right, the sun, without the sun, plants wouldn't grow and they wouldn't thrive, right? So you have the Death card, and you have something coming to an end, or something has recently ended, a cycle has ended, okay? And you have the Star card, which speaks to new faith, renewed hope, okay? Renewed hope. You know, so now the Star card speaks to, it's like, okay, the big star, the North Star, right? What is a North Star known for? It's guiding you, right? It's a guiding light, a guiding direction, right? You see the water is still, that means your emotions are still, right? Water is your emotions. And so even though you have this death, this cycle that recently ended, it's given you a renewed faith, a renewed hope, and it's also giving you new direction. Okay, and that's incredible. Good for you, Leo. So happy for you. That's beautiful, right? Who isn't excited to hear something like that? Okay. Up here we have the conscious mind. Okay, this card up here is your conscious mind. Okay, your higher self. So when you are thinking about a situation, your higher self is the person who you know is telling you to do the right thing. You know, it's like you have the angel, the bad angel and the good angel, right? Your higher self is the good angel, okay? So this is in the Queen, this is the Queen of Cups, right? So the Queen of Cups is, you know, she's very strong and very much in tune with her emotions, okay? You're feeling really solid, feeling really good about this newfound hope. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys, guess what? This is in the reverse. So it usually speaks to that, but maybe either you're keeping this internalized because of one reason or another, which we can find out more as we go through the reading. We'll find out more and see what kind of information we get. But you know, usually this is somebody, like I said, who's very in tune with their emotions, but this is in the reverse, okay? So you're not necessarily feeling super sensitive or empathetic, right? Not all the way connected with your own personal feelings, right? And or emotions, okay? Let me just see what this card has to say for us in the book. Either that, or and maybe you're having a hard time expressing some emotions, right? Okay. The book was very consistent with what I was saying, so I don't feel like there's anything else I need to take away from that. The next card we have down here is your subconscious mind, and this is our hidden or unconscious influences, okay? And you have the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like, yeah, you're ready to build something new, right? You're even in the process of making, you know, a shift, okay? Finding the balance in your life away from, you know, maybe material concerns, all right, into looking into something more meaningful. Okay, you can see that this person is just sitting there looking at the pentacles, but he's not doing anything with it. The pentacles represents money, material aspects, but he's just sitting there looking at it like, what's next? You know, like, okay, it's more than just a material aspect of in life. You know what I mean? So you're looking to find something that's a little bit more fulfilling in your subconscious mind, okay? Like, yeah, you do have this newfound hope and restored faith, right? But you're not all the way sure how to feel about what's next, right? Subconsciously, you're looking at this like, okay, yeah, there probably is something more that I'm missing. And guess what, you guys? I'm just going to tell you this. This is exactly how I felt before my spiritual awakening. And I'm not talking about my faith in God. Like, I've had that ever since I can remember. I've always had a strong faith in God. I'm talking about spiritual awakening, where you realize that everything is made of the same energy. We are all the same energy, okay? And so the material aspect of this world does not bring us satisfaction, because you're looking for something more internal, right? An internal peace, internal happiness, internal joy, right? Something that's long-term, permanent, versus a material. You know, when you buy, let's just say you buy yourself a car, you drive it off the lot and it depreciates, right? That's not what you're looking for. You're looking for something that's long-lasting and permanent, okay? And I get it. And you know what? That's exactly how I was too. That's exactly what I was looking for before I stepped into my spiritual awakening. I'm like, man, I know there's got to be more than sitting behind this desk 6-7 days a week, right? Working all this overtime, putting in all this work, dealing with all these crazy people. Okay, that was a joke, you know. Dealing with all these people who have no appreciation, no joy, stealing your, you know, your happiness, and taking from your energy. So many things, right? So for you, it's not about material wealth, all right? It's about inner peace and joy and happiness. And I am right there with you. That's huge. Good for you, Leo. Sounds to me like you may be stepping into your spiritual awakening, just based off of that card alone. But, you know, we'll see what else the story has to say. You could be looking for something new, but we're going to really just kind of see what you know, Spirit has to say about the rest of this, okay? In your recent past, this card right here is your recent past, okay? You have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is, you know, somebody who is making moves, right? Making some moves, but you see well, you don't see it. I'll hold it up here in just a second for you. Okay. So in your recent past, okay, is the Knight of Cups, all right? And the Knight of Cups speaks about somebody who's charismatic, okay? Somebody who draws other people to them, but also may even give off a certain, the perception of themselves that they offer out to people is, you know, somewhat of a deception, okay? Is somebody who is, you know, really looking for the movement to, you know, to come in on an inner level, right? That's why it's taken so long. It's just kind of moseying on into what you feel is the new path, right? This is a very chivalrous person, lots of love, lots of, you know, inspiration and romance, you know. And so in the recent past, maybe you have been feeling like this, but this person is kind of taking their time, right? Or maybe you're taking your time because you are looking for something more. You're just kind of, you know, taking your time, or your person is taking their time in stepping into this newfound faith and hope, Okay. I'll be curious to see. Let's see here. So in the near future, you have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so the king is the master of the suit, right? So Pentacles is, you know, material items, right? And so in the near future, it looks like either you or, you know, this kind of energy, you're gonna be stepping into this, okay? Okay, so this is saying that the King of Pentacles is an enterprising person who has a natural head for business and is able to make the most of an opportunity. He is shrewd and good at planning and taking a long-term view, willing to work hard to maximize his growth over time. The master of the earthly realm, the king symbolizes rewards of sustained effort and our achievements in the material world. Okay? So he has material abundance and likes to enjoy it, but he doesn't lose sight of what's really important, right? Which goes right along with what I was saying down here in your subconscious mind, is that yes, you are, you're willing to put in the work to make sure that you are set materialistically, you know, in the material aspect of things, but it's not everything that's important to you. You know, you like to have the material abundance, but you don't want to lose sight of what's really important, you know, valuing people and connections over possessions, right? And so that's what's coming in the near future, right? That's pretty awesome. So it's taken you some time in the in the recent past for you to step into this new energy, but you're not afraid to put in the work in the you know, in the immediate future. Okay, you're not afraid to put in the work. And, you know, your overall thought about the situation is the Fool, right? So you're just ready to make the moves and to take things as they come, being carefree, right? And allowing that sun to shine down on you and allowing the seed that's been planted in your world to grow, all right? You're just moving about things carelessly. Not carelessly, yeah, pretty much carelessly, okay? So this was your like your overall thought of your situation, right? This card is going to be your external influences. This is the Eight of Wands in reverse. Usually the Eight of Wands in reverse speaks to fast forward movement, right? But or incoming changes, you know, making some sort of communication quickly, right? But it's in the reverse, so maybe there's not a whole lot of movement, quick movement, which would be supported by the Knight of Cups. You know, it's just taking your time, right? And you're sitting here pondering what's going on. Maybe you're out, maybe your external influences are, you know, doing the same. Maybe you're waiting for some sort of information before you make this change, right? But it hasn't come in yet. Some sort of communication, okay? Your hopes and fears of this situation, okay, is the Empress. So now the Empress is somebody who is, you're fertile, right? You're having a baby, or you are very much in sound mind, emotional stability. Let me see what else this card speaks to. Sorry guys, bear with me here just a moment. Okay, yep, fertility, creativity, generating new life, abundance, fruition, and a feminine energy, okay? So, you're bringing your hopes and fears, you're bringing new life to birth and embodying the fertility and abundance of nature, okay? Often shown as pregnant or surrounded by the fruits of the harvest. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's a certain Leo that I know that this is just very much in alignment. It's kind of really blowing me away. And when she sees this, she's going to know exactly who she is. But it says pregnant or surrounded by the fruits of the harvest, showing the luxuriant energy of life and all its bounty. She speaks of creative abundance, of the fulfillment of our heart's desires. of the pleasures of the senses. Her power is topped off by a globe reminding us that we create, literally bring into being our own world. Okay, so we manifest our own world, right? So this person is not only creating new life or potentially creating new life. The person who I know is very much creating new life, not only in her womb, but also creating a new life for her and her family, right? She's taking charge, right? And a very strong feminine energy, and I'm super excited for, you know, this new venture that she's stepping into, and I'm sure that this is going to resonate with other Leos as well. Blue, stop that. Yes, I'm speaking to you. I said stop. Blue, stop it. Sorry guys, dogs. Doing things they shouldn't be doing. But anyways, I'm super excited about this for you, you guys. You know, definitely you've taken the time to really process things, right? You're moving forward. You're starting to, you know, even though you, oh God, okay, Spirit, I see. I'm sorry. I misinterpreted this card. Spirit just told me this is an internal feeling, right? This you feeling like you are, this up here in the subconscious mind card. This makes so much sense. Spirit told me, no, I got it wrong. So this Queen of Cups, right? I was telling you, somebody who is very strong in their emotional realm, very empathetic, you know, a whole lot of just love and kindness and supportive energy, right? And when a card is in the reverse like this, it can either mean it's the opposite of that, which is what I was initially thinking, but Spirit told me, no, that's not correct. This is, you are stepping into this power, but it's being internalized right now. You are definitely, you know, stepping into your Queen of Cups energy, and you have not yet all the way come outward with it, okay? And that's this emotional, you know, situation here is you're moving slowly with that, because you're really taking the time to realize, you know, that there's more to this life than the material world, right? And especially now, as you are fertile and you're creating new life, you're really hoping that you can not only bring, you know, create this new life, you know, in the sense of your child, but also a new life for you and your family, right? And I think that's absolutely incredible, right? And you are doing this fearlessly, right? Without any hesitation. You're just doing it. You're ready to do it, right? No communication necessary. I get it, Spirit. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. It's so funny when Spirit really just tells you, you're like, oh my gosh, okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's amazing. And so, you know, the outcome is going to be the Hangman in reverse, okay? So the Hangman usually kind of looks like he's, you know, a little bit uncomfortable, but not really. You see, he's got the sun around his head. He's clear. You know, he's just sitting there taking his time, thinking about things, coming out of this energy, and really just, you know, ready to move forward. But guess what? Now he's standing upright with the sun around his head, you know, just, he's got 1 foot on the ground and 1 foot behind him. He, no matter what, like, he's not, you know, he's got that stability that, you know, he's got the stability holding him up, you know, feeling secure, okay? And that's what is to come, all right? This is going to be the outcome. And I'm super excited for you, Leo. You stand in your power. You continue to stand in your power, because you do have the support. You have the support of the spiritual realm. You have the energy. You have source. You have God, whatever you want to call it. You have that support, okay? So you just keep doing you, boo. I'm so super proud of you. And you continue to stand strong and do what you're doing, because you are killing it, all right? All right, Leo, there is the remainder of your December 2019 energy forecast. Super excited for you. Oh, guess what? Bottom of the deck, King of Wands. All right. Let me just read this for you because, you know, that is huge. Again, you know, the master of its suit, right? So the bottom of the deck is your King of Wands. Let me just pull this up really quickly. And it says, the King of Wands is an assertive and charismatic leader willing to take the chances and inspire action into others. Boom, enough said right there. You're inspired, you're making these moves, right? And no questions asked. You don't need anybody to, you know, you don't need to ask anybody any questions. You know what direction you want to go, even though it's taking you some time. You really had to take the time to think about it. You are stepping into your spiritual and your emotional stability as you create new life. Not only a new life child-wise, but a new life for you and your family, right? You are taking the lead, right? You are being assertive and you are being the leader, willing to take on chances and inspire action in others. I'm so proud of you, Leo. This is incredible. Oh my gosh, totally amazing. All right, you guys, if this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And please do let me know if you would like a personal reading. All right, email address will be in the description box below. Thanks.